Moving on from the hip joint into the knee joint. In the initial stage, there's no flexion or extension in the knee joint because you're just positioning yourself correctly before the lift. We say that there's no flexion or extension because it's typically just going to be like your typical gait as you're walking to the bar getting set. In the preparation stage, there's a knee extension when bending over with stiff legs to get in position from the bar. You're flexing your quads, keeping those legs straight, stretching those hamstrings out a little bit before you go into the lift. During the propulsion stage, there's a knee flexion as you squat down to position and for your back and hips to pull. And in the movement stage, your knee moves from flexed to extended as you rise up. And as you're coming up, you're trying to drive your knees out while lifting the weight, which would be knee abduction. Then you're driving those knees out to prevent injuries and prevent the weight from collapsing back in again. The ground reaction force while deadlifting is calculated by understanding the human being and the loaded bar weight is exerting force into the ground. We exert a force upon the earth with our feet while driving up, and the earth exerts an equal force back to us. This is the ground reaction force. Things to remember when thinking about good efficiency when it comes to deadlift. Have a stance that's not too wide, just outside of shoulder width will be just ideal. And we really want to focus on a flat, flexed back. You want to pull everything back as tight as you can, pull your chest up as far as you can, and lock everything up to bring it up. It's going to be way easier, and you're going to feel way better the next day in your back. You want to keep the bar close to the shins. If you're pulling away from it, you're going to put way more strain on your lower back as you're pulling up, and that's just asking for more injuries. And head looking straight forward, slightly up. That's mostly just for keeping your chest up. If you're looking down, then you're more likely to start hunching your shoulders and rolling. But if you're looking up and if you're looking straight forward or slightly up, then you're not going to experience any of that.